And when I switched on the light, I was shocked. Pain got worse as the night progressed. It happened at night during the winter holidays. Hi, my name is Rohini and I'm a storyteller. I'm also the founder of Nutspace EdTech Private Limited. I remember the story of my first period very vividly. I remember I was in grade 8 and I was 13 years old. It happened at night during the winter holidays, and I remember I was sleeping at night. I used to share the room with my elder sister, and suddenly my stomach, it had been paining in a very weird way all evening. I thought I had eaten something bad. I just couldn't put my finger on what, but the pain got worse as the night progressed, and I just couldn't sleep properly. I kept turning and twisting, and at one point I was squirming and I had crouched, and I was holding onto my belly, and I just didn't know what was happening. And my sister was fast asleep next to me, and I remember I was groaning in pain, and then at one point, I think it must have been around 4:30 a.m. and I come from a hill station. It was pitch dark outside. This was around 4:30, 4:45 in the morning, winter morning, and I had to wake up because I feared the worst. I thought that I had wet my bed. I could feel something sticky and something wet, and I got up without making any noise. I had to tiptoe from the bed to the bathroom because my sister was a very light sleeper. I couldn't turn on the light. So I was really worried. I was really scared, and I moved to the bathroom. And when I switched on the light, I was shocked. I was shocked to see a pair of bloody pajamas in front of me. I didn't know what had happened. I thought I was sick. I thought that I had eaten something and maybe I got a disease. I don't know what it was. I sat down over there and I started crying. And probably my sister heard me, or maybe, she saw the light on or something. She got up immediately and she came to the bathroom and she saw what she saw. And she was elder to me. She could have told me what was happening to me, but it's probably the taboo around periods. She didn't say a word. She knew about it because she was already getting her periods, but she didn't say anything. Instead, she reprimanded me for spoiling the bed sheet. She told me that you must get up, clean this and clean the bed sheet, wait for mom to wake up, and she will tell you what has happened to you. And I remember I was so worried. I got up, I pulled the bed sheet from the bed, and I spent the next half an hour cleaning the bed sheet, cleaning my pajamas, and then I waited for my mother to wake up. And those 2 hours of my life I cannot forget, because there were so many questions in my mind, and the questions that supposedly could have been answered. I could have been saved from that trauma, but they weren't. And I washed the stuff and I kept thinking to myself, I put on a new pair of pajamas but dirtied them instantly again, and then I had to take some toilet paper and stuff it and wait for my mother to wake up. And when she did wake up, she went into her room, her cupboard, she brought a sanitary napkin and explained to me how to put it on. That's it. She didn't tell me why this was happening to me. When I insisted, she said that, okay, this will happen every month. And she was also very, very evasive about it. She wasn't making eye contact with me. And I don't know, I thought that maybe I've got a disease or something. And then I spoke to my best friend. Holidays were going on. I spoke to her and she told me that she had got her period as well. And she told me a little about her experiences. That's how I got to know a little about it. But I had to wait a couple of months for the school to reopen and then for a workshop in our school on periods. Until then, I had to just face this every month, face the cramps, and have no answers. So I still feel that I could have been saved from that traumatic experience had my mother sat me down and explained to me what periods are. things have changed now, times have changed now. I have spoken to my son about it. When I spoke to him when he was just 6 years old, and I feel people are speaking more freely about periods now because it is so natural, and that's the thing. It's so essential to remove the taboo around periods, and I'm so glad so many people are doing so much about it. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you for letting me share my story.